What's going on, everyone? Hope all of you are doing well. I hope everyone had a great Thanksgiving. Before I get started with this movie review, I just wanted to kind of, mention a few things. Number one, it was brought to my attention on content I could bring to the channel, like movie recommendations, which I will do videos of that. I think that would be pretty cool. Unfortunately, I can't do in store because I just don't have an income. eBay is pretty much my only income, and as of right now, it's not doing too well. Sales are slow, so I can't really do anything in that direction at the moment. Excuse me. Um, Clips, adding clips to my videos, I can't due to copyright, so I try to avoid that as much as I can. But images, I definitely can do, especially if I'm reviewing a movie I don't have physically in my collection. So I will be trying to work on that. In store footage, I really can't go to any store because one, I just don't have transportation, and two, I just don't have the income to do so as much as I would like to. I'm hoping during tax season I can do that, put money off to the side for future sales like Black Friday for next year, the Criterion sales, get the glasses. They look like eyeglasses, but they have the camera. I want to get those so I could do in store footage, but for right now, that's just something I can't really do at the moment. Which does suck. I would love to, kind of cover the new releases and things like that at my local Walmart and just talk about what's out. But yeah, unfortunately, with my situation, that's a no go. I wasn't able to get insurance. I tried to get health insurance through the state. I was denied because I have no income. So it's very frustrating to get my shoulder and my back looked at. There's a possibility that I am starting to feel the effects of a car accident that I was in a couple years ago. I want to say like 2019, 2020. During the pandemic, it was something that happened at work, but at the time I wasn't showing symptoms. Now I'm finally showing what could possibly be the symptoms because they said there can be a delay, which would be the reason why I had the shoulder injury. But yeah, so there's that. I've been looking at jobs. Unfortunately, one, I don't have transportation and I don't get the help, so I can't really. I'm pretty much on my own on a lot of things, so that sucks. Two, I can't do physical work anymore because of my shoulder, and I like physical work. It makes the day go by depending on what I'm doing, and with my back and my shoulder, it's going to be very difficult. I've been looking online for companies that can work from home, but the problem is when you got to have some type of experience or education, which I don't have. I can't apply for a different state because then I would have to pay the state tax if I decide to work for a company that is not in the state of Florida. And to be honest with you guys, I don't want to pay state tax. It wouldn't be worth it between taxes and state tax. That, yeah, to me, it just wouldn't be worth it in that direction. So it sucks. My only options is to keep pushing eBay and then get to that point of getting monetized, which I would say it's going to happen next year. Which is awesome. At least the first tier, the 3,000 tier that YouTube has. I want to do paid requests. That there is that possibility. I've tried before. It didn't. You know. Just I think the timing was just bad, and I don't think my the direction I wanted to go, and it wasn't really in my heart. At that time. Just with so much going on, I just wasn't really sure what I wanted to do. But there is that possibility of getting into it if I can get people, to want me, that want me to review something. Because there's a lot I haven't reviewed, like the DC films, the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Like, there's a lot I haven't. One of the things I want to do for next year is expand my movie, knowledge, I guess, or experience. Excuse me. So I want to like watch a lot of movies from like the late 60s, early 70s, like Audrey Hepburn stuff, Katharine Hepburn, Jimmy Stewart, some of the 50s, some foreign films out there. So there's that. I got in a way, inspired by the Italian Stallion 51, who had to make a video because he does paid requests, but he had to do a video on the rules because I guess things were kind of, not going so well because a lot of the subscribers who were paying for paid requests weren't like following certain rules. But basically, he does $1 a review, so it kind of got me thinking, what, that would make sense. So, if somebody wanted to donate $1 and I do a review on a film, I think that would be worth doing. Or if they want me to do 5 movie reviews, not all at once, but like 5 movie reviews, then $1 a piece, that's $5. Or like the cinematic universe is like what, 20 something movies, so then it would be like 20 something. So something like that. As of right now, it seems like I'm running out of options on what I'm trying to do in order to get back on my feet, and it sucks. It's just, I'm trying not to let it get to me. eBay is pretty much the only income, and I'm pushing hard for that. I'm getting close with YouTube, so I'm pushing towards that to get monetized, at least the first tier. Probably will have the second tier by the end of the year, which I'm hoping. But kind of dealing with that, I do plan to go back to school. For those of you that don't know, I don't have a high school diploma. I did finish all my academics. I could not pass the reading portion of the state standard test. That was the reason why I did not get my diploma. So I am going back to get that. And then I will be, doing online courses for college. So that is on my plate for the new year, along with other things. But for now, there's certain content I can't do. And with the burnout, recently, I've also wanted to focus on, myself and my health and dealing with my cold, which I'm starting to slowly beat. It's getting better. So yeah, and I hope everyone had a Thanksgiving. But if you want me to do paid requests, I can do that. $1 a review, I can do that. But for now, I'm not going to be able to do a whole lot in the way of content, at least until the new year when my tax season comes, and I get my settlement, put money off to the side, and then because there's going to be a lot of new releases. Apparently, there's a lot of new anniversary releases coming out. Rumored, like the Nightmare on Elm Street collection coming to 4K, which is part 2 through New Nightmare. Apparently, it's rumored that a 20th anniversary for The Corpse Bride hitting 4K, along with Pee-wee's Big Adventure hitting the 40th anniversary. Apparently, that's coming to 4K. So is Boogie Nights. Apparently, it's coming to 4K. Like Caddyshack. I mean, there's so many good movies coming. Excuse me. So, yeah, I may put money off to the side during tax season, and then, films that do come out on, 4K, I can do, in-store content. But for now, I can't really do a whole lot, and I'm, just trying to push to reach my goals. But, yeah, let's go ahead and get started with the movie review. Today I'm going to be reviewing the original Parent Trap film, which is one of my all-time favorites. It stars Hayley Mills. Basically, she plays 2 characters that are twin sisters. They were separated at birth. One went with the father, the other went with the mother, and they both live different lives. Of course, they go to this summer camp where they meet each other. They realize they look alike. There's this war, this pranking war that goes on between the two, and it gets them in trouble. They're sent to a cabin where they gotta stay together, and they, there's that tension. They don't really care for each other, but they start to realize they have a lot in common, and then eventually they put 2 and 2 together and realize they're actually sisters. Because one didn't meet the other parent, they come up with a scheme to basically switch. So, one of the sisters has long hair, they gotta cut it. They basically teach each other, all the things that they know, so that way when they do, trade places, whoever, the mom won't realize that she has the other daughter that went with the father and vice versa. So that's kind of what they do. Eventually, the parents do find out. They travel to meet so that way the sisters can, go with their parent that they got custody of, and the sisters come up with a scheme to basically get their parents together and try to prevent their father from remarrying. And that's pretty much the plot. And of course, it did get remade in the late 90s with Lindsay Lohan kind of doing the same thing. Of course, The Parent Trap would go on to do, I think, a sequel, and like two TV made movies, I believe, that starred the actress from Saved by the Bell, who kind of showed up when Tiffany Amber Thiessen left, and the actress who plays Jessie, when they like left due to I think like money issue, a contract before they came back, another actress came, and she actually has sisters, and I want to say two of them were all three, or three of them are triplets in some way. I can't remember exactly, but they do show up in the TV made movies. But none of those are available on like DVD or Blu-ray, especially the sequel. You have to get the 2 disc DVD, or the not 2 disc DVD, but like the DVD set that's out there. Might be 2 disc, but as of right now, this is the only one. Of course, it's an exclusive, but to me, this one is the better exclusive to get because it's on the cheaper side. I think brand new you're looking at 40 to 50, maybe used 20. So it's definitely a lot better than compared to like Honey I Shrunk the Kids being like $100 the Mighty Ducks. So yeah, definitely worth it in my opinion. The quality on this looks good. It's grainy. It's almost like they try to do a 4K scan of the film. That's kind of the impression I get, especially on my TV. But I feel like with the grain, it works. It gives you just like a really interesting theater experience almost. Um, and yeah, I just think it looks pretty good. Sound quality, not so great. I think the sound quality on these exclusives have issues because I remember having the Mighty Ducks 3 and there were some really bad sound issues. I had to keep turning up my volume on it. So I don't know if maybe there were certain like presses on these that just did not work out so well, but yeah, the sound quality is decent for what it is. It is region free, so you can import it if you're looking to. No features, which is unfortunate because the DVD set has features, I believe. So why they didn't transfer it, over is beyond me. But The Parent Trap is a fun and classic film, one of my personal favorites. Excuse me, I ate some leftover dessert from Thanksgiving, so I do apologize. But yeah, if you have seen it, I would love to hear your opinions. So definitely comment down below what your thoughts are. And if you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. It's much appreciated. And hit the subscribe button for more content. More movie reviews are coming, guys. So keep an eye out. And yeah, with that being said, I'm Film Talk with Mikey. Till next time, we'll talk films. You guys take care, and I will see you guys next time.